Stranraer FC on YouTube, sponsored by GT Mortgages.
Listen, the first half I thought Kilmarnock could have been home and dry, but same again what I was saying to the boys in the changing room, they defended really well, considering obviously Kilmarnock flung everything at us in the first half without really, Luke hadn't really made much saves, but it was good defending. We managed to keep the boys, keep the goal out. Obviously we were in 1-0 at half time, which we obviously I thought, do you know what, get the boys in at 1-0 is a good kind of first half for us, to be honest with you. And obviously made a couple of changes at half time, and I thought the boys come on done really well. Matty up top was excellent for us. Second half, first half he wasn't so good, but second half we got a wee kick up the backside. Most of the boys in there, but listen, going forward, that's a very good championship side team, and they'll be there or thereabouts at the end of the season. So listen, for ourselves, hopefully we can take the performances for the last 3 or 4 weeks, even the pre-season performances, and take us into the Elgin game away next week. So listen, it's obviously a frustrating afternoon, but it's one that we can take some sort of positive from.
Felt as if you set out a game plan there, and it looked to us as if the players pretty much stuck to that. Yeah. Plan, frustrate the opposition and then hit them. Yeah, listen, obviously I'm just trying to get the boys into the kind of enjoying coming into training, enjoying coming into games, and how you enjoy it is actually playing with the ball and out the back. And I thought Kilmarnock kind of struggled to deal with us in the second half, because boys were going into wee pockets, they didn't know where to defend and things like that. So, but listen, at the end of the day we've still been beat. Obviously I'm not happy with that, but the performance alone, relatively happy, but it's a defeat at the end of the day, and it would have been a good opportunity for a team like Stranraer to be in the next round. But listen, we kind of move on for it, and the league is obviously at the forefront now. As you were saying there, the big thing now is to take that level of performance and belief into League Two. Yeah, definitely. That's what I said to the boys at the end of the day, end of the game there, is a case of if we take that second half, the Clyde performance, and even the first half as well, because we're flinging our body in the line, defending really well, and same with Bride, we're defending really well. So listen, we've not conceded a lot of goals either, but it's, as I say, it's frustrating, but listen, we've just got to keep sticking with the game plan and keep moving forward. Frustration added to frustration. Tommy Muir's got a big boot on his foot again. Yeah, injury. Obviously that was difficult. Tommy had obviously he's got a fracture in his opposite foot that he fractured obviously through pre-season there. So frustrating for Tommy, but listen, if you can get yourself back to really fit, and then it's another option. So, but obviously a wee bit short in the striker area, so this week I'll be kind of doing my utmost to try and get a striker in just to help the boys. I'm probably still shy in a couple of areas as well, so hopefully we can add 2 or 3 in. Obviously I've got kind of spoke to a few different clubs, and they'll try to see what they can do for us. And Elgin City away on Saturday, you don't need us to remind you, Elgin last season, I don't know what on earth happened every time we played Elgin, but it's we've got a score to settle, I'm guessing, next Saturday. Of course we have. Listen, at the end of the day, like, last season's gone for us. It's a new season, obviously got fresh faces in as well. So listen, it's a game that we'll same again. Listen, we need to go there and get 3 points and go off to a good start in the league, and I think that bodes well for going forward. So listen, hopefully going forward into the Elgin game that we can put on a show as well and come back down the road with 3 points. And finally, nice to be back at Rugby Park. Yeah, it was good. Obviously, a good cheer towards the end of the game and that as well for myself. But listen, obviously, I don't think I've got a cheer if we'd actually kind of took 3 points off them. But listen, obviously, do you think the cheer for Josh going off was because they thought, thank God he's been taken off? Yeah, I think it could have been actually, because I thought the second half especially was really good. First half he gets set into wee areas, but there's still things that Josh needs to improve on, and listen, he'll get that way working with us week in, week out, and hopefully, listen, I thought the second half performance for everybody especially was very good, so lots to take forward from the second half.